Can we have like a conversation at the dining table?
I always put them away in the morning. Just let me put them away.
다른 애들이랑 놀러 가고 거짓말해 싸운 적이 있었어.
他说我不知道啊，你知道吗？
No, I want to keep the house organized. Minor compromises that I had to make for you.
My name is Yoshi. I'm a singer-songwriter and designer. A specific reason why I got into writing music in the first place is that I was unable to express myself in the moment spontaneously. I was also not fast enough to come up with responses that could help me defend myself in various arguments and discussions. Music then became my tool for self-reflection on the things that had happened to me. I like this tool very much because I can keep polishing my craft until I'm ready to showcase it to people. This is Juno 60. It's an analog polyphonic synthesizer. Only 6 notes can be played at the same time. And one day my partner was playing it and I joined on higher octaves. And suddenly the notes he was playing got cut off and the chord I was playing took over the priority. And I was like, oh, that kind of confrontation felt good. It felt like fighting using music and this special UI. And that inspired me to do this project called Poetic Fighting. This project is about relational conflicts and arguments. I hope that individuals have the opportunity to experiment different types of confrontations with each other without the consequence of harming their real-life relationships. The goal here is not to win or to prove one's point, but to explore different perspectives and to build a shared understanding. This was my project sketch. I imagined it to be an interactive installation with 2 controllers and a projection screen. The controllers will trigger sound and visuals, and the generated visuals will be projected on the screen. These are the controller references that I had. I wanted to be soft and squeezable, like stress balls, because when I'm in stressful arguments, I would do gestures like clenching my fists, grabbing the edge of my clothing, and squeezing the fabric, so I want to transfer that experience into the controller. First, I tried using the microbit and the makey. The problem with the microbit is that I was unable to get it to work with MIDI or sound samples, so the sound quality is not good enough. Makey works with sound samples and MIDI, but it doesn't work with serial data. Finally, I used 2 force sensors with Arduino to get serial data, and I used Touch Designer for programming the visual and audio. For the visuals, I 3D modeled a head that looks like myself, and the more force people put on the sensor, the more distorted the head will get. For the sound, the 2 pieces of music samples were composed on the Juno 60 synth I was talking about in the beginning of the video. There are 2 different loops with epic and spiritual vibes so that it draws people in and invites them to join the contemplation. There are also little gaps in between music loops so that it can pull people out of the experience and pay attention to the project form for a little while. My last steps were to free the force sensors from the breadboard, sandwich the sensors between 2 pieces of foam, crocheting the wires with yarn so that it's more durable, and also crocheting around the controllers to make them into soft stress balls that are squeezable.